Oh shit. Wait, hang on. You guys can't see the game yet. Oh god. Hang on. Judgment. Yep, there we go. Sorry, my bad. I've been doing this for a year, can't you tell? Anyway, howdy everybody. We are back in, hang on. We are back in Judgment. I found a QR code. And I have unlocked Tiger Dances with Crane, which looks like it's pretty exciting. Hang on, what is this? Unlocked a new skill, I noticed. Focus your inner energy to release a destructive blow that drills through an enemy's chest. Okay. Uses all EX gauge segments. Okay, so it's a big move. It's a big move. Gotcha. But yeah, we're back with Judgment. Thank goodness there's only one Judgment stream this week because the game that we decided to play on Friday actually worked. Fabulous. And yeah, but anyway, we're back to it. I think last we left off, let's review the case file. I think last we left off, we checked out the murder, the murder in our previous case, and how it cause the ADDC is connected to this whole mess of problems that we're dealing with right now. And we also found, and we're also, I think now we're investigating the real estate company. We had a bit of an aside dealing with Kaito and his whole what he's dealing with, and just to reinforce our friendship, you know, absolutely necessary, and help him deal with an old friend of his that was using him. The vice director of the ADDC was bludgeoned to death despite the demand for relevant information on the bits and pieces. Right. Right, and the vice president of the ADDC died, so shit's intrigue is occurring. Shit's getting spicy. Oh. Made a mistake. There we go. That looks about right. Anywho, we're not going to be engaging with that right now. Instead, we're going to be doing a side case where we got to fight another pervert. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, I want to take care of this before we continue with the main story. This is kind of how I approach a lot of Yakuza games when they don't trickle in the side content for you. I generally just do as much side content as possible once it all unlocks, and then for the rest of the game, it's like main story, main story, main story, a little bit of side content, main story, main story, main story. Alright, anyway. What's up, Yosuke? Is it happening again? I'm here about your case. Ah, here you are. I've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. No Skino today? Right. I came alone this time. I see. So, what's the job? It sounded pretty serious. Yes, it's a delicate subject. It's the Twisted Trio again, though. I figured as much. I guess the third one is Reader's Head? Yeah. Do you know anything about him, Yagami-san? Nope. This guy is the peeping Tom of the bunch, and the name he's been given is... Oh, that one's not even good. Judge Creep and Peep. Yeah, I don't know why I'm surprised by these anymore. That's the judge part that's got me curious. Why judge? He peeps in on couples at love hotels and determines their guilt or innocence based on what he sees. Oh. What? He thinks of himself as some kind of authority on what should be a private matter between a man and a woman. And if he deems them guilty, he uploads the pics to social media. Oh. Oh, he's a super criminal. Okay. I can't even imagine what kind of criteria this guy has for that. Is it safe to say you're the victim then? Did he catch you with your girlfriend? No, not exactly. I mean, I do have a girlfriend, but she's studying abroad in America right now. Oh, damn. Then if you're not the victim, don't tell me it's Sakino. Yes, she's been victimized yet again. He has video of her having sex with her boyfriend. Damn! That's heavy. God damn, this girl can't catch a fucking break. Holy shit. I guess Sakina must have found a boyfriend since the first pervert. And that would mean this guy judged her guilty. On what grounds? Sakina was so depressed and mortified she won't even leave the house. Yeah, I don't blame her. Jesus. I should know the answer to this by now, but you're sure it's Judge Creep and Peep, not some other guy? No, she saw him with her own 2 eyes. Saw him? In the Love Hotel? Well, she says she saw the flash of his camera and looked out the hotel window. He had apparently affixed himself to the wall, and then he crawled away like a cockroach. Ew. Cockroach? How in the world? I couldn't tell you, but we have to act fast, or he'll upload her pictures for the whole world to see. Alright, I can see why you were so serious about it this time. I'll be charging the usual 50k. Can you pay it? Yeah, we know you can pay it. Yes, I'll pay whatever it takes. The video was taken at a Love Hotel called the Top of Ocean Hotel. That's the only lead I have. Alright, guess I'll go see what I can find. No promises, though. It's in your hands, Yagami-san. Couldn't hurt to go have a look around the hotel. Maybe I'll find a clue as to how he attached himself to a wall. Attracted himself to walls. Find Judge Creep and Peep in the hotel district. Oh boy. It's for the money. Just gotta remind myself it's for the money. Hang on, can we just... Okay, I tried to use Tiger Dances with Crane. I think you need all of the segments of the EX gauge filled or something like that, and then it just blasts through the whole thing. In which case, I don't think we're going to be seeing that anytime soon, unless I chug a bunch of energy drinks. You know, yeah, maybe we could do that. Irashaimase. Jack Daniels. Whenever I see Jack Daniels, I always think of Epic Mealtime, which is something I used to watch because it thrilled me when I was younger, and now when I watch it, it gives me heartburn. Just vicarious heartburn. I can't stand looking at like super greasy fatty food anymore. Like when I can like normal fast food, yeah, I could look at that, but like when it's something like what Epic Mealtime was putting out where it's like it's got like actually 20,000 calories in it or something like that, I can't do that. No good. Okay, how do I do this? Do I look at it, or... Oh. Oh. Okay, well, I guess we came here just in time. Okay, do I just look at him, or... Oh, okay. Wait, that's him? Oh, dear God, I've never seen anything so perverted. Unforgivable. I pronounce these heathens guilty as charged. Holy fuck, he's got spectacles. Oh, up he goes. I'm actually kind of impressed he made it up that high. Well, guess I'll shoot him down with the pigeon. He'll live, probably. Yeah, we'll shoot him with our flying drone gun. And if he breaks his spine, you know, it'll be a public service. He's got a health bar. What the fuck am I doing? He's going faster. Whoa, he's fast! What the hell? The cockroach thing wasn't far off. He couldn't have gotten far, though. I'm on it. Oh my goodness. Oh my good God. Holy shit, he's fast. How the fuck? What's this guy on? Wait for him to slow down. He's dead! He's dead! Got it! Nah. Are you okay? Did I fucking kill you? He was climbing around on a wall in a suit. With dress shoes. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Hey!
Ew, are you the one who did this? You've interfered with my righteous arbitration, and I find you guilty of obstruction of justice. Oh, he must be a lawyer, that's why he's in a suit. Sorry, but peeping Toms don't get to make those kinds of calls. This time, you're the one on trial. Silence! Order of the court! The defendant is guilty of contempt. Judgment! And I'm going to be the judge, jury, and executioner. Okay. We're getting right to it. Get the fuck out of here. And if I chuck a bunch of Torner, can I, like... Oh, that's just one segment each. Okay, maybe not. Oh, oop, I did it on accident again. I've pressed triangle. No. I am releasing it on time. I don't know what the input is for that. The tiger drop. Well, that was pretty quick, actually. Yagami-san, you did it. Thank you so much. I think it's safe to say that video won't be appearing on any social feeds. I mean, hopefully landed on his phone, I guess. Oh, thank God. No one should be subjected to what went on in there. Wait, what? Oh my God. Didn't you say Tsukino was the victim? How would you know what went on in there? Oh, that's... Well, you see... Huh? Yagami-san? Shit! Tsukino? Oh, hey, Yosuke. What's going on? Tsukino-san, I'd heard you were too depressed to even leave the house. Depressed? Why would I be depressed? Well, Yosuke here says you're the victim of Judge Creep and Peep. Judge what now? You're scaring me. Oh no, I was just talking about Yosuke's job. He said you and your boyfriend got caught in a tryst. What? A tryst? I don't know anything about this. Yosuke? Here to explain this one? I'm sorry. I lied about Tsukino being the victim. What? Why would you do that? Let's not be hasty. Now that I think about it, is that how you knew what went on in there? Nothing gets past you, Yagami-san. I mean, it's... okay. I mean, okay. Whatever, I'm not gonna say anything. So you're Judge Creep and Peep's real victim? Why lie about it, though? Couldn't you have admitted you and your girlfriend were taped? But I thought Akari-chan was still in America. Well, Akari-chan is Yosuke's girlfriend, I take it. Yep, they met through me, actually, but she's studying in America right now, so it's a long-distance thing at the moment. Oh, did he cheat on his girlfriend? But she didn't say anything to me about coming back. She's not back at all, is she? Right, she's still in America. That would mean you got caught in the hotel room with... yeah. I was in the room with someone else. Yosuke! You cheated on Akari-chan? You promised her you could handle a long-distance relationship. Don't be mad, Tsukino. I am mad! And why did you lie to Yagami-san about this whole thing? Well, you and Yagami-san seem to talk on a regular basis. So I was worried that if I told him the truth, you'd find out eventually. Well, bad load of good that did, huh? And then Akari would kill me and you'd blow up like you are now. Yeah! Perfect. So there you have it. Guilty. You're guilty as charged, Yosuke. Sorry, Yosuke, but you're going to need more than a lawyer to get you out of this one. I'm sorry. My brother really put you through the ringer, Yagami-san. I'm sorry. Nah, you're the real victim here, Tsukino-san. I'd say Akari's the real victim here, but alright. I'd say your brother's guilty of character assassination. Yeah, Yagami-san almost got the wrong idea, Yosuke. Why don't you and I go have a few words? Someone needs to tell his girlfriend. It's not gonna be me, but someone needs to tell her. Tell her. Oh, and Yagami-san, just so you know. I don't have a boyfriend. Cool. I'm not going to act on that information. Okay. Goodbye. If I get a text from her, I'm not answering it. I wasn't expecting the curveball on that one. But at least the whole Twisted Trio is locked up now. Gotta look on the bright side, right? Something about this doesn't feel right. I don't know. It felt... Because that was the third guy, right? I don't know. Something doesn't feel right. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Flux Fissure. You hold it down and then you release it right at the right moment. Okay. That timing is tricky. Okay, I think that's all of our side cases, because if I recall, we didn't find any others. Yeah, we're good. All right. Story time. Actually, let's buy some more Torrenter. I need more drugs disguised as beverages. Oh, there we go. Load it up. And we'll get something to eat at the hotel, and then after that we'll be good to go. Oh, Yagami-san, I have another question. You're probably wondering what kind of English I've been studying in the first place. Nah, you're fine. Hit me with your question. Okay, there was this customer who ordered something for takeout. What's that supposed to mean? They wanted to take you out on a date. What? They wanted to take your life. They asked you if they could just ice you on the spot. That's another way of saying take it to go. Oh, so that's why they were looking at me all weird. I brought their order out as usual without packing anything up. Now I feel kind of bad. Well, now you know something new. I'm sure you won't make the same mistake twice. You've got such a good perspective on things. I try. Ooh, nearly there. They wanted to take your life. I want to take you out. Just first thing I do when I go into the hotel when I visit a country is just fucking assassinate the person working at the cafe. Just to get the blood pumping, to get my vacation started. Alright, back to the fucking law office we go. Oh, Kaito's here. What's with this angle? Why are we super zoomed in on our man's head? It's Kaito in the corner. Oh, there we go.
昨日真冬が襲われたんですって。協励会に。
ああ。もう真冬と話した。
ええ。でもちょっと嬉しそうでした。八神さんが助けてくれたって。
Very cool.
八神さん。
源田先生、今日も来ないのか。
いえ、昼過ぎには来るそうです。声はまだ元気ない感じでしたけど。
そっか。
それより昨べ頼まれた件です。橋木って人の事件調べときました。
俺にも聞かせてくれよ。
先端創薬開発センターの元副所長橋木徹さん。半年前に殺害された当時51歳。深夜カムロ町の路地裏で倒れているところを発見されました。誰かに殴られたようですでに意識はなく、その3週間後に病院で亡くなっています。
3週間も？
ええ、その間ずっと昏睡状態だったみたいで。
Doesn't sound quite as premeditated as Kajihiro is making it seem.
誰か事件の目撃者は？
犯行そのものを見た人はいなかったようです。ただ事件の直前、橋木が酔って声を荒げてた姿は大勢に目撃さ
Yeah,
れて
he's
ます。
arguing with a fucking assassin.
黒いレインコートの男。
he's got the gloves and everything.
ええ、でもその続報はなしです。多分警察でもそいつを見つけられなかったんじゃないですかね。とまあ、ネットに落ちてた情報はこんなところでした。事件の大枠だけですね。
いや、とりあえずは十分だ。
梶平会長は橋木が計画的に殺されたと。
ん？ああ、そう言ってた。
でも本当に単なる喧嘩だったのか。
ええ、実は僕もそう思いました。もし犯人の目的が橋木を殺すことなら、なぜその場でとどめを刺さなかったのかなって。つまりただの雪吊りの喧嘩だったから橋木は即死じゃなかった。
いや、俺は逆だと思うがな。
え？
犯人はプロで、しかも凄腕だ。
なんでそう思うんだ？
ええ、どうしてです？
なんでって、結果だけ見りゃこの犯人は人一人静かに殺してのけたわけだろ。もし
Yeah, that's
殴
not
った
sus at
そ
all.
の日に橋木が死んでたら、
Wearing a full covering black raincoat. There's no rain.
だがよ、気失ってただけじゃよくある酔っ払いの喧嘩でしかねえ。そんなもんカムロ町じゃ腐るほどあんだろ。
確かに事件から亡くなるまで間が空いたせいですかね。橋木が死んだことは全然ニュースになってません。一応日本の科学界では名のある人だったのに。
じゃあこの犯人は橋木が致命傷か見極めてすぐには死なないように加減した。そんなことできるんですか？
だから犯人は凄腕なんだって。
This is a lot of assumptions we're making.
こいつは相当暴力を分かってるやつだぜ。だろ？
Not sure I do actually.
まあ、一理あるのは認めるよ。けど、そう決めつけるにはまだ材料が足りない。
まあな。
材料というと？
橋木殺しの捜査資料とか、詳しい死因なんかも知りたい。となると、ここはまた綾部刑事の出番じゃないか？
ああ。
I
俺
keep
もそう
going
思っ
back
て
to Ayabe.
実は夕べ電話してみたんだがよ。
The crux of the whole operation.
今は例の黒岩に締め付けられて動けねえだと。
しょうがねえな。
だから代理の人間が話を聞いてくれるそうだ。
Someone
例の火
else.
事のラマンでな。お前も行くだろ。
ああ、もちろん。
We're meeting a new character. Exciting.
行くぞ、タボ。
Gonna okay. I like saw them both standing between me and the exit, and I was like, am I allowed to leave? No, I just had to plow through Kaito.
なんか
Uh-huh.
俺ら出待ちされてたみてえだな。
They brought swords.
ありゃあ松金組のもんだぞ。
なんでだろうね。ずいぶん殺気が向けられてるよう
お前もそういうのが分かるようになったか。
に。もしかして俺ら教霊界とつるんでるように見られてるんじ
何にしても言い訳は
This is really random. Like, this timing is really sudden. Whatever. Imagine slicing someone up in the middle of the street in broad daylight. I honestly can't, because it's pretty stupid. Hang on, I learned something new. I want to double check that I can do it. Where is it? While holding a fighting stance. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but whatever. Oh my god! Two men. Look at what you need done. Just two brothers. The bond of their friendship is stronger than metal. It's stronger than your bones. That's fucking great. I didn't know if you turned... I didn't know you could do that if you turned EX boost on. You can just start doing combos with Kaito. That's fucking great. I fucking remember that. I remember that poster that's just like, sometimes you just need two men. We're big, we're burly, we have an unbreakable bond of friendship. Oh my god. Alright, back to the casino. Every once someone gets murdered in Kamurocho, I have to meet a dirty cop in a casino. Incorrect key. Sorry, it's this one. Ayabe's little baby boy, his child. We're probably really easy to find. Kaito's got a loud ass fucking shirt, and I'm like the only man with a leather jacket on in this entire city. Are you working with Ayabe, ma'am? Oh, it is a woman. Are you wearing a wig? Doing what in public? This isn't really public. This isn't really public. We're in an underground casino. Yagami. Yagami, no. Oh shit, it was a wig. She went through all the trouble showing up here in a wig and glasses. She's like, oh my god, this man's too stupid. Took it all off. No, it's not legal. Why would I kill him? Clearly, he killed the other lawyer, stuffed him in his own closet, and then called the police on himself. Impeccable crime. It's a leather jacket. Fuck, you're right. It's like driving a red car. It just gets you arrested. Terrified. Got terrified in cardigans. That's still funny. It makes you a punk by default, by association.
真冬が検察から持ち出してきてくれたんだ。
真冬ちゃん？じゃあさっきお前といた姉ちゃんが？
俺も最初気づかなくて怒られたよ。
よ、お前も見てみろよ。この端式の資料。
What are we rolling
端
with?
式の経歴か。さすがの高学
We
歴
got his resume. Ooh.
創薬センターの副所長になったのが4年前。ってことは、お前が大久保の弁護をしてた時には、もう端式もセンターにいたんだな。
木戸と各研究に予算を割り振ってもいたらしい。となると、端木もセンターじゃ結構な権力者だったはずだ。
And that's what Kajihiro lured him over to his side.
こっちは現場の資料地図だぜ。ここが端木の倒れていた場所だ。
Okay.
その1時間くらい前には近くのキャバで飲んでたらしい。で、これがそのキャバだ。店の名前はクイーンルージュ。
Queen Rouge.
結構高いのに羽振りがいいね。
端木は一人でクイーンルージュに来てたのか。
いや、もう一人同僚といたみてえだな。
Sorry.
例のショーノってやつとだ。
Oh
じゃあ
shit.
端木は創薬センターからわざわざ
The
彼
sad
女まで
looking
来て
man.
ショーノと飲んでたのか。そこで何を話してた？
さあな。
Shono's the lead researcher on 89. He seems to report to Kido.
店を出た後、ショーノの方は端木と別れて一人でタクシーに乗った。で、創薬センターに戻って木戸と話してる。タクシー会社の記録で裏も取れてるみたいだ。
つまりショーノにはアリバイがあるってことか。あと、木戸もそうだな。
ああ、端木の方はタクシー乗り場でレインコートの男と
He had an
言い合いに
argument
な
with
っ
an
て
assassin, yeah.
その後、路地裏で倒れているのが見つかった。死んだのはその3週間後だ。
Ooh.
ひどいな。
死因は殴打による脳挫傷と。殴られたのは14、15発。手袋越しに殴られたとみられ、指紋は検
He was
出。
severely beaten with someone wearing gloves and a black like in a black raincoat in the middle of the night
で、
on a rainless night.
現場の場
But
所
you know,
は
probably just an incidental thing.
端木が倒れていた場所を見に行く。クイーンルージュって店もその近くだ。
All right, cool. We've got a lead.
行くぞ。
You're just gonna knock over that table without sitting it back straight, dude? It's rude. People here, they just have no respect. They have no respect for illegal gambling facilities. Terrible. I don't know what society's come to. Hang on. Wire. Okay, I want to head over to Children's Park. Actually, I actually found something. There's something new. Get me on there. Get me on your car. Let me ride. I really wish you could just stand on a car, and then the guy like driving the car is just like, all right, fuck it, whatever, and then just kind of drives off with you on it. I don't think sliding down that ladder is the right move, because like, have you guys ever seen like what an actual like ladder? Yeah, this thing's all rusted. That thing would probably skin your hands right off if you slid down that. Like, by the time you get to the bottom, you just don't have palms anymore. Those eyes, they're deeper than the Camarocho sewers, yet brighter than a trash can bonfire. Just who are you, anyway? I'm Yagami. Can I help you with something? Depends. Let me introduce myself first. I'm Morio Onodera. Yeah, this guy's gonna be important. I tell you, buddy, when you spend as much time below the pipes as me, you stumble across some strange shit. Dealing in such odds and ends is what I do for a living. Got anything worth looking at? How about a talisman that boosts your luck at the casino? And that's just for starters. Why would anyone even make something like that? Sounds pretty sketchy. I see. What's your asking price? I ain't after any money. What do you mean? You have to make a living somehow. That's where you're wrong. I chose this lifestyle because I don't want to be tied down to the filth of the world above. They call it the almighty coin, but I say it's the root of all evil. What I value now is experience. Go on. So I have people talk about their life experiences and give them something based on what they say. Your eyes tell me you've gone through quite a lot in your young life. I bet you've got some amazing stories to tell. Everyone treats Yagami like he's in his 20s, but he's actually in his, like, mid to late 30s, isn't he? Pay with SP at Onodera's Wares. Located in the sewers, Onodera's Wares allow you to trade SP for items. The wonders available to you are all priceless commodities, like skill books or items that help you out during mini-games. Remember, you can do more with SP than just buy skills. How about it? Feel like having a sit-down? Yeah, I could do that. Perfect. This is what I have in stock right now. The basics of shogi. Wow. Buy a thick dessert. Causes triples to start appearing in Oicho Kabu. From Rush Training. Guy with lessons focused on developing. Okay, this is what I wanted. And that unlocks double quick step, yeah. I knew you were one of a kind. What an incredible story. I can't wait to hear more. Okay, double quick step. Yes. That's what I want. That's what I need. And that unlocks a whole bunch of other shit. Dodge roll, an evasive maneuver that transitions out of a double quickstep, allows you to travel a sizable distance. An attack performed from a quickstep allows you to strike while dodging. Hell yeah. Okay, we're more mobile than we were before. That's what I really wanted. I was working with a single dodge. A single lone salty dodge, and that's all I had. But now I've got two. Two men, and one of them has two dodges. Right, let's go. Now that I know how to move twice instead of just once, let's go solve a murder. Ooh. I pressed the map button on accident. Hey, come on. Can I tell you what I don't get? What I don't understand? So I'm like a weirdo, right? I'm a bit of a nerd, bit of a geek. But one form of like fan that I just never understood were sneakerheads. You know what I mean? Because the thing about shoes is that I don't think people... I feel like unless you're explicitly into shoes, you're not going to look at another person's shoes all that often. I don't know, that might just be me, but I feel like shoes don't naturally attract the gaze, so I'm not sure why. Like, I don't see much point in like making that like a central point in your fashion. And I also think like people who are like super into shoes are kind of goofy. Just because it's like no offense if that's what you're into, but it's like I just kind of don't understand, because like sneakers, they don't like you wear them all the time. So like when you have people who are like, oh yeah, I'm wearing nice shoes, but I don't want them to get scuffed at all. But I'm like, but you're walking on them. like they are constantly making contact with the floor, and you have no control over the floor. Like if you step on something, you step on something. Like I feel like it's a weird thing to want to keep in pristine condition, unless you're like explicitly going to a party or something. But like sneakers, you just wear sneakers going around and doing stuff. So like I never understood why speakers explicitly were like a focal point for some people, especially since most of the ones I've seen are just like plain white. I don't know. Oh, sick. Nice work, Kaito. Are you comfortable, buddy?
さすが死体役のオファー来るよ。
ふざけんな。
半年前、平日の夜11時過ぎ。
I just mentioned that because Yagami's got some like some sneakers, and I feel like they get coated with blood all the time. I knew a guy who was into hype shoes. It was a whole different world, and I admit they know comfort, but if my shoes are actually comfortable, yeah, I'm wearing them into the ground. Yeah, I walk a lot, so I've got a pair of like dirt colored hiking boots, and that's just what I wear every day.
犯人は初めから橋木を殺す場所としてここを選んだ。
そこまで言い切れるか？
まあ、刑事の勘ってやつ？
誰が刑事だよ。ここはもういいだろう、タボ。事件から半年だ。何か証拠が残ってるわけでもね。
ああ、そうだな。
Yeah, I don't see how the crime scene was gonna get us much. Let's go go to the Queen Rouge. We're gonna talk to people there, and they're gonna be like 6 months ago. I barely remember what happened last week. Yo-ho-ho. Now we're talking. No, the reason I mention it is I actually met a guy who's a bit of a sneakerhead recently. He's like, "Oh yeah, so new shoes are dropping," and I'm like, "Your shoes look fine right now, dude." He's like, "Yeah, but these are like," I don't even remember what he said, but he's like, "Yeah, but these are like new." Like they're the hot new thing. He showed me a picture, and I'm like, these are just white sneakers. I don't get it.
まだ開店前か。誰かいりゃいいけどな。
すいません。
I don't know. I imagine someone explaining sneakers to me is probably like me trying to explain video games to my parents. Like it's just like I don't get what the hell you're saying.
まだ開店前です。それにうちは完全会員制でして。
ああ、
I'm here to investigate
先端
a
捜索センターの
murder.
橋木さんいるでしょ。あの人からの紹介なんだけど。
橋木さん？さあね。それに紹介ならご本人から直接していただかないと。
I'm not gonna let this guy play dumb with me.
橋木さんが死んだのは知ってますよね。半年前この店を出た後殴り殺された橋木さんです。
あんたら誰だ？警察じゃないでしょ。
カムロ町の探偵だよ。八神探偵事務所。事件があった夜のことを聞かせろ。
なんなんだてめえ。そんな前のこと覚えてねえよ。
いや別にあなたの話じゃなくてもいいんです。この店テーブルに女の子がつきますよね。
It's fashion for shoes. Explaining it is pretty much impossible without knowing the culture, probably. Yeah. Well, I feel like most fashion, like you can kind of understand. It's like these are colors that work together. This is what looks nice. Although I guess something about like what's in fashion, what's out of fashion is also beyond me. So I guess the sneaker thing wouldn't work for me either.
一応言っとくとうちのお題は少々お高いんでね。
そんなチンタラやってらんないんだよ。
なら買えんな。
I can't afford to waste time with this crap. What are we gonna do? Kick him out?
この店今
No.
じゃあこの子なんてどうだ？即採用。
No, Kaito. No.
そうだね。悪くはないね。
悪くはない。この女の子で。随分ハードル高いな。
あのさ、うちは女の子の質が。
I'm not doing this. I'm not volunteering her for this shit, dude.
ただし、質のいい子ってのは可愛いだけじゃないよ。それ以外の個性や魅力が大事なわけ。
どういうつもりだ、カイトさん。
Yeah, what the hell are you doing, Kaito-san?
橋木とショーノが何話してたか探るためだって。 キャバ嬢として潜入できりゃぼっちりじゃねえか。
We should probably ask her first.
そんなの頼めるわけないだろ。
じゃあこっちの子は
沙織さん無理だって。真冬でまあ悪くはないねだぞ。
他にいねえだろ。
誰これ紹介して
Oh
もら
my
えんの
fucking god. Okay. Huh?
この写真じゃ地味に見えるけどいいね磨けば光
Dude, I would literally rather break the law and like break into this place through the ventilation system or something like this than like ask a girl I know to pretend to be a hostess to try to gather intel.
マジかよ。
あんたここの店長か？
ああその女の子ぜひ連れてきてよ実物見てみたいからでよかったら文句なし
I also like how this guy's got like a head full of rocks because it's like, oh yeah, these guys were asking me about this murder that I didn't want to talk about, and then suddenly they're like showing me girls that they want to invite into my club. That's totally not suspicious at all. Clearly, they're just here to get their friend hired, and they mention the murder part like just for I don't know for like giggles.
簡単に言うけどさ、だいたい沙織さんが OK するか。
彼女だったら食いもんで釣れる。美味しい和菓子の差し入れとかでよ。なんかとびきりのやつで。
I just got such a simple view of people.
今さらそれぐらいで釣れるか。
だからこれまで差し入れたことがないくらいとびきりの上物にす
You
る。
need to get that limited edition cake and be like, hey, if you get a little intel for
俺が知
me.
るかよ。スイーツ探しはお前に任せた。
たく言い出したのは海藤さんだろうが。
The dessert to crush all others? I thought the ones before were damn good, though. Maybe I should ask for some help. I don't know if Skumo would know. Mafia, Mafia, maybe? If we just ask Sayori... I don't know, that would be quickest. Although I'm sure she'd just get suspicious if I did that. I can't talk to her about it until I actually have the dessert in question. But who else would be able to help? Mafia? But Mafia would know what kind of sweet Sayori-san likes. I don't know how I'd even begin to explain it to her, though. After she got that file for us, too. I don't want to saddle her with more of this. But who else would be able to help? I bet Tsukumo could find something really easily. Hey, that's a good idea. I can have him do another search for me. I just gotta give him a call. God damn, he instant!
探してるものがあるんだ。
今度は何をお探しで？
和菓子には目がない超甘党の女子が絶対に食いつくようなとびっきりの一品。
八神氏、古典的な作戦ですね。今時そんなの。
Don't worry, I'm buying dessert for like an anime character. She's got one trait, and that's the fact that she likes sweets.
作戦を考えるやつも引っかかるやつも。
そうなのですか。ならばいつも通りユッターで調べてみますので、何か検索ワード。
そうだな。それじゃあ限定和菓子で頼む。
承知しました。そちらに画面を転送しますぞ。
His headphones look luxurious. He knows what to spend money on.
999件以上。検索結果が多すぎます。
全然限定品じゃないな。
八神氏よ、他のワードを追加して絞り込んでみましょう。
Something that Sayori-san would die for. What words would get me closer? Open? No. What is she? Does she like matcha or red bean? I don't fucking remember, dude. Matcha, I think?
ダメですね。全然減っていませんぞ。限定の抹茶
Confectionaries hate him. Click this limited link to make your matcha sweets earn big bucks.
抹茶の線は避けた方が良さそうですな。違うワードでリトライしてみましょう。
How about red bean? I associate that more with like Korean stuff.
少し減ったようですが、まだ全然多い。ターゲットはあんこが好きなのですかね。
いや、割と何でもいける。
だとすると違うワードにした方が良さそうですね。
Let me just say if it has that sweet red bean paste, I'm 1000% down, limited or not. Open?
いいですね。かなり数が減りましたぞ。 なるほど、軽眼ですね。お菓子そのものではなく、お店の方に絞って検索してみたのですか。
ああ、新規オープンしたばかりの店の和菓子ならさすがに食べたことはないはずだから。
Sure, why not?
さすが八神市ですな。ここからさらに絞り込
Alright,
む
we
のは
only have to
簡単
check
です。
346 places.
カムロ町を追加してみてくれ。よし。
86, okay. We're getting closer.
京都で有名な老舗の竹光がカムロ町の七福通りで新規オープンですと。
ビンゴ。そこに行こう。
Bingo! Is that what he just said?
今から行って買えますかな。
行かなきゃ買えないだろう。
愛しの女子にあげるのか、はたまた別の用途か知りませんが、まだあるといいですね。
とにかく助かった。サンキュー。
ま、
Thank you.
健闘を祈りますよ。
Dude, I love it when Japanese people just work English words into their sentences. I think it's great. Because it's fun hearing which words they actually pick out, and it's usually the ones that are more like exclamatory. Like let's go, or thank you, or bingo. Or wow.
この店、京都の本店がネットランキングで評判の。
Nice is my favorite. Yeah. Nice. I don't know. There's this one. Is it Haikyuu? Is that what it's called? The boys volleyball anime. I didn't watch too much of it, but I remember there was one thing that they would say where if they nailed the ball and then they managed to get a point off it, like it goes straight into the ground, so it like immediately scores them a point. They go, nice Q.
なんか有名な和菓子屋がオープンしたみたいだね。列がないところを見るともう完売したのかな。一人一個限定か。もっとたくさん欲しかったけど。ま、買えただけマシかな。
I don't think I've seen a promotion like this anywhere I've been, where they're like, oh yeah, you only one per person, like limited, like everyone's lining up to go buy. I guess I'm not like into the whole foodie culture, so I wouldn't know.
困るんだよね。
Uh-oh.
京都の老舗だかなんだか知らねえが、この町で商売するにはルールを守ってもらわねえと。
ですからちゃんと役所には届け出をしています。
だからそういうこと言ってんじゃねえんだよ。他にも通すところがあるだろって話。
まさかみかじめを払えってことですか。
みかじめ
Gotta do it again.
何のことかわかんねえな。ただ
We have to fight thugs for the people.
あー、ちょっとすいません。通してもらっていいですか。
なんだてめえ。
兄ちゃん、悪いな。今大事な話をしてんだ。後にしてくれ。
Why is the music getting so
限定の
intense?
和菓子ってまだあります？
いや
てめえ、なめてんのか。今こっちが話してる最中だっつんだよ。
兄ちゃん、こっちが優しく言ってるうちに消えた方が身のためだぞ。
そっちこそすぐ消えた方がいいんじゃないですか。
あ？
こんな人前でみかじめせびってちゃ通報されちゃうよ。
Uh-oh.
なんなら俺がしよっか。
Now we're definitely fighting. Man, I just want mochi. Yeah. Can't go out and buy like a sweet rice ball without running into some bullshit. This happened last time we bought sweets for Sayori, didn't it? Are you guys sorry yet? Yeah, we did establish that at the start of the game. The blood on my shoes gives them a very nice pink color. I like it.
今なら警察沙汰にしないで済ませてやるから、さっさとどこかに行きな。
ありがとうございました。
You think you could resell a sneaker for like a higher price if it was like, yeah, I got these Air Force Ones and they're freshly bloodied from curb stomping a guy. They're going for 2,000.
今日はもう完売しちゃってて。
Tragic.
売り切れか。くそ、もっと早くから知ってればな。
あ、いや、あります。ありますよ。
え？
一般のお客様用とは別にテレビとかの取材用にいくつかストックがあるんで、それならまだ残ってるはずです。
へえ、老舗ともなるとそんなのあるんですね。それ売ってもらえません？
ご迷惑をおかけしたお詫びに差し上げますよ。
あ、本当に？それじゃ。
It all works out. I have earned Warabi Mochi through violence. The only way.
それじゃあ私はこれで。本当にありがとうございました。
And finally found the perfect gift for Sayori-san. I just gotta head to Genda's now. The people love us. The people's ass kicker. I'm the defender of the streets. Basically a superhero. This woman keeps teleporting in front of me. It's like really concerning. Like she's just everywhere. I literally cannot escape my landlord. It's symbolic.
源田先生、もういいんですか？
ああ、さっき復帰したとこだよ。
あ、沙織さん、これ。
Speed.
八神。
あ、すいません。俺今ちょっと沙織さんに用が。
ああ、こっちが先だ。話がある。
Don't distract me, dude.
そこ。
It's important. Bribe Sayori. I mean, I think we probably should have established that treat was conditional before just handing it to her. Oh well, whatever.
から全部聞いた。下手な言い訳するなよ、八神。
全部って？
新谷の件だ。よせっつったのにお前どっぷり首突っ込んでんだろう。
His body was dumped in my office. How would I have kept my distance? His corpse was literally thrown at me. Hey, you know that guy you've known for like a couple decades? You know that guy you've known for like a decade who got his eyes gouged out and was stuffed in your closet? Yeah, can you just like forget that happened? Come on.
こんなんでこの先もカムロ町で弁護士続けられるのかなってさ。でもな、俺が間違ってた。
え？Genda does have a funky track record.
弟子を殺されたのに泣き寝入りして。
He had like 3 lawyers he's taken under his wing. One turned into a mega asshole that wants to overthrow him as the best lawyer, and he's willing to do like all sorts of illegal shit to do that. Another one got murdered. And then another one got disgraced because the guy he successfully defended turned out to, well, also might have killed his girlfriend.
だから他のやつに食い物にされたくなきゃ強がりでもあったりでもとにかくファイティングポーズを取り続ける。それができなきゃ今すぐ新谷が殺されたこともきれいさっぱり忘れてこの事務所も畳むしかねえ。違うか八神、お前は本気だよな。本気で新谷の仇取るつもりなんだよな。
はい。
よし。
よし。
星野君のことも遠慮なく使ってやってくれ。うちも新谷の仇討つまで採算度外視で事件を追う。必ず犯人を突き止める。もちろん俺にも できることがあれ
Sick.
ば何でもやる。
We've got financial support.
遠慮しないで何でも言えよ。
ありがとうございます、源田先生。
ただしこれ以上の犠牲者はなしだ。
Okay, I can't control
お前
that,
ら
dude.
に万一のことがありゃ、俺もおめ生き恥さらすつもりはね。
もちろん気をつけます。で、手始めにというわけじゃないんですが、俺が今力を借りたいのは沙織さんなんです。
沙織くん？
Huh?
美味しかったでしょう。で、折り入って相談があるんだけど。
I gotcha.
無理です。
そこをなんとか。ほら、お菓子全部食べちゃったろ。
罠だったんですね。やり方が卑怯です。
まあまあ。
Oh my god, this is awful.
一日キャバ嬢なんて面白そうじゃねえか。ただその店の店長、なんで沙織くんを気に入ったんだろうな。
Yeah, no, don't be rude.
大丈夫だって。別にナンバーワンになれって言ってるわけじゃない。
Number one.
嫌です。
格好さえなんとかすりゃキャバ嬢に見えるって。年だってごまける。
She looks plenty young already. She looks like she could be like 20. Maybe this is a lost cause.
さっきのお菓子気に入ったろ。また買ってくるから。
No, we cannot.
これはちょっと無理なんじゃねえか。
まあ実は俺もあの店長のヨタ話を真に
Does she know?
かなって。
Does she know?
僕はヨダ話だなんて思いません。一体沙織さんを何だと思ってんですか。
いやでも沙織さん嫌がっちゃってるし。
それはお二人が沙織さんに失礼だからですよ。
Arthur Fist. Yeah, you're right.
じゃなくてもいいだの。年がごまけるだの。皆さんは沙織さんの本当の魅力を知らなすぎます。沙織さんなら
Oh no. Budding office romance.
にだってなれます。ですよね、沙織さん。
そこまで言われちゃしょうがないですね。私やります。カムロ町のナンバーワン。
そうこなくっちゃ。じゃあ八神さんはまずドレスを選んであげてください。ヘアメイクもしなきゃ。
Okay, okay, okay.
でも俺が選ぶの。
大丈夫。ここはカムロ町ですよ。キャバ嬢御用達の専門店がありますから、そこで選べば間違いありません。
ただ目的はナンバーワン取ることじゃ。
橋木が死ぬ前にショーノとどんな話をしていたか探るんですよね。
そうそう。
分かってます。ナンバーワンを取るのはあくまでついでですよ。それじゃ。
Will just happen naturally. The confidence, holy shit. It literally went from no, I'm not doing this at all to I am going to do it better than anyone else possibly could.
大丈夫。大丈夫以外考えられない。
Double thumbs up. She's girl bossing. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
八神さん。
Just come back and the club's on fire.
昭和通りにルマルシェって店がありますよ。カムロ町のキャバ嬢御用達です。
星野くんなんでそういうのに詳しいんだ。
うちのクライアントにはキャバ嬢も多いですから。それより
What kind of law do we practice?
沙織さんの写メを送ってください。その感情を見て。
We do criminal law. Do cabaret girls get involved in that a lot?
本当は俺より君が付き添った方が良さそうだな。
Do a lot of hostesses get like accused of stuff so that we need to provide like we did criminal defense in a divorce case, so we seem to be all over the place.
八神さん、お願いします。
わかった。よし、行くか。まずは。
Sorry, do you know how to fight? I occasionally get attacked on the streets. You know how to deal with that? And they're right next to a taxi. We can just pop down there. Just fucking do like a combo, do a combo EX move with her. You can figure it out. Yeah, she's got heals. She can like, I can like hold a guy up and then she can do like a flying kick and like jab out his eyeball. It'll all work out. Everyone in Kamurocho knows how to fight. We've established this.
いらっしゃいませ。ようこそルマルシェ。
彼女のドレスを選びに来たんだ。クイーンルージュって店に出るんだけど、おすすめあるかな？
もちろんございます。
Doesn't she need to like go through training and stuff in order to make the whole thing work? Whatever, I'm thinking too much. Okay. It's got its own UI. Okay, Sayori. A suit, maybe? I don't know what looks good on people. I guess we could roll with red. Hang on, what the fuck is going on? Her nails. Honestly, I was kind of hoping for something really serious. Sexy, aloof sophistication. That sounds like her. Anything in black? I mean, the features of an adult, common mature lady, semi-formal. This is semi-formal? Elegant? No. I don't think she's blue. I don't know what to put her in. A suit, maybe? Not gonna lie, I think all these colors are bad. Well, her figure is... Wow, okay. Bodyline, unique aura. What goes well with black? I guess we could roll with this, but I don't like the purple. Exotic and alluring, unique, feminine side. Got the shoulder. Sexy. Something awe-inspiring about this dress. Oh my god, this is you. Okay. There's a... This is a reference. I think this whole thing's a reference because in Yakuza 0, there's a hostess. There's a hostess mechanic where, well, that you can run a cabaret club and your main girl wore this dress, Yuki. Kind of funny. It does match. It does match the nails, kinda. Yeah, whatever, we'll roll with that. Oh, you can change the colors, thank god. We'll roll with that, it matches her nails. That's done? Can we change her hair? Nope. Becoming a lawyer just means you know no martial arts, but martial arts of law.
どう、沙織さん。着替え終わった？
待ってください。着慣れないもので。
なんかデート中のカップルみたいだな。
Are you sure? I don't think it feels like that at all.
沙織さん、あいつとは幼馴染だったんだろう？
ええ、中学校の時に。それからしばらくブランクがあって、大学の法学部で再会したんです。
Dude, I do not envy women that walk in heels. That shit looks hard.
真冬はいかにも裕福なお嬢様育ちで、私の方は人見知り。中学のクラスでもいじめられてたんです。真冬はことあるごとに私をいじめっ子から守ってくれました。
Yagami knows how to fight people, and he knows how to confront people with evidence. He doesn't know how to talk to humans.
そんなあの子に憧れたんです。一方的にですけど。
もしかして沙織さんはそれで法律を？
ええ。だから最初は私も検事を目指してたんです。でもやっぱり悪人を裁くより弱い人を守る弁護士の方が性に合ったみたいで。
弁護士。
なんか今日はよく喋りますね、私。
人に歴史ありだ。
そういえば真冬にも小さい頃憧れの存在がいたそうです。
ん？
あの子が子供の頃お母さんと歩いていたところを車にひき逃げされたんですけど。
ああ、聞いたことある。
She got hit by a fucking car?
お母さんが真冬をかばってしばらくは意識不明で危なかった。
ええ、その後ひき逃げ犯が捕まったんですが、裁判の時もお母さんはまだ眠ったままだったんです。ひき逃げの状況はまだ小さかった真冬ではとても説明しきれません。でも担当した検察官は辛抱強く 現場で起きていた全てを調べ上げて状況を理解してくれた。
すげえ。
物を言えない被害者に代わって正義を貫いてくれたんです。それがあの子にとっての初恋だったのかも。
初恋？検察官に？
その人は今真冬の上司で森田検事正です。
え？森田検事正か。
Oh, those two had a thing for each other. Oh. Man, we only met that guy like once. We've been mainly dealing with the bald dude for the most part.
覚えてます。3人でテンダーで飲みましたよね。あの日、森田検事正は別の女性と結婚を。それで私、真冬にもっといい男の人を紹介したくて。だから八神さんを呼んだんです。
そういや、最初はちょっと暗かったよな。真冬。
ショックでした。
Yeah.
ああ、今夜は眠れそうにないよ。
なら話した甲斐がありましたね。
冗談だよ。
でも真冬は憧れと恋は別だって八神さんと会って思ったそうですよ。ちょっと悪ぶっているところが可愛いとか。
悪ぶってる？
すみません。着替え終わりました。
ん？へえ、いいんじゃない？
本当ですか？
Looking good.
ちょっと写真撮らせて。
Kinda expected her to do something with her hair, but whatever. Looking good.
勝手に写真をアップすると人格権の侵害に。
いや、星野くんに頼まれててさ。ドレスに合わせてメイクを考えたいとか。
はあ。
と、早速電話かかってきた。
星野です。完璧じゃないですか、八神さん。沙織さん、最高に綺麗です。いいな。やっぱり僕も一緒に行くんだったか。
God, he's such a kid.
で、美容室はどこにすればいい？
そうですね。同じ昭和通りに美容室チェリーってお店があります。ちょうどそこから近いし、腕も確かですから。
わかった。ありがとな。
I guess we're not done with the whole process. Well, we have successfully purchased a... Okay, we're just walking around with her. Cool. We have successfully purchased a dress. I really doubt she can run right now, so we're just gonna walk over to Cherry since it's right here. Hair Salon Cherry. This is the place Hoshino-kun mentioned.
いらっしゃいませ。今日はどのようにいたしましょう。
Yeah, but got a girl. You guys need to hodify. Oh my god. Okay, definitely not pigtails. This is a haircut that usually gets anime moms killed, right? I don't know. I kind of like the ponytail, but it looks a little too simple for like. Oh, whatever. We'll roll with this. Black, yes. Keep the black hair. Eyebrows. Bro, this is too much detail. I don't know how to do all this. Default. We'll roll with it. That's the dead anime mom cut. Hell yeah. I like drama. Roll with that. Got any like? I don't think. No, nothing too red. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Black? No. I don't know. Fuck. We'll roll with that. It looks a little too pale. We'll roll with that. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. We're A-okay. We're A-okay. I don't know, rouge? Something like that. Color contacts. No, fuck it. I'm done. I'm done. I don't know how to make women look good. Usually when I'm in character creation, I just put men in I just make a man with a beard and a hat, and then I'm good. I'm fucking A-okay.
ごめんごめん。よし、それじゃクイーンルージュに行こう。
We're doing this in first person? I know what she looks like.
見ろよ、すっげえいい女。
This is goofy.
すごく綺麗な人だな。
That guy's about to get slapped by the... Yep. He's doomed.
ごめんってば。
Keep your eyes to yourself, bro.
お姉さん、どこのお店で働いてるの？よかったらうちに来ない？
What club are you working for? Genda Law Firm. Yagami, I'm gonna need you to walk faster. I don't like this.
今の子どこの店の子？案内してよ。
Oh god. The intimidating visible wall. Can't go that way. Locked into place at the club.
どうぞお待ちしておりました。いつもありがとうございます。お、あんたか。例の写真の女の子は連れてきてくれるんだろう。
I have brought
そした
her.
ら今夜から働けるか。
実際あって問題なければね。確かに素材は良さそうだったけど、磨いて本当に光るかどうかはまた別の話で。いや、これは。
Yeah, sure. I think we did an okay
こ
job.
ちら白崎沙織さん。
採用ですってすごいなまったか。ぜひうちで働いてよ。
白崎です。どうも。
彼女まだちょっと緊張してて喋りが硬いのは。
実にクールだね。喋りもとって
I love that I don't care vibe. Guys will just fucking drop to the floor. They're gonna talk to her, and he's gonna be like, "So what do you do in your free time?" She's gonna be like, "Eat sweets," and like in like completely deadpan, he's gonna be like, "I love it."
今日だけですよ、ヤガミさん。
橋木とショーノがこの店でどんな
Remember, this is an investigation.
その日ついてたキャバ嬢と直接話がしたい。
なんとか見つけてみます。店が終わる前に電話します。
I don't have to control her during this whole process, do I? Please, oh no. Oh no, I think they might make me do that. I hope not. Fuck!
せっかくの経験はないってことだけど、正直全然問題なさそうだね。受け答えもしっかりしてるし。
そうでしょうか。
ほら、ちゃんと丁寧語使えてるでしょ。若い子だといきなりタメ口とか普通だし。
私、若くありませんから。
うちはカムロ町でも高級店の部類に入るから、当然お客さんの質も他とは違ってくる。一流企業の幹部クラスが接待に使ったり、芸能人がパーティーに使ったりすることもある。そういう人たちが相手の仕事になるから、とにかく失礼のないように。OK？
わかりました。何か気をつけることはありますか？
まずはどんな話でもとにかく相槌を打つ。楽しそうに興味あるふりをして褒めちぎれ。
なるほど。褒め殺しですか？
Execute them with
グラスが
kindness.
開いたらすぐに注文を促す。あわよくば自分の分も一緒に。
おねだりすればいいんですね。
ああ、ボディタッチされながらのおねだりとか、おじさんはコロッと参っちゃうから。
それは無理です。
まあ、女の子は君だけじゃない。
This guy's just not listening to her. Jesus.
先輩の接客を観察して真似すればいい。みんなそうやって一人前になっていくんだ。
頑張ります。
I'm not really here to score brownie points as a hostess. This is still an investigation. I have to find the girl who was with Hashiki without blowing my cover. Fuck me, dude. It may not be easy, but I can do this. If they need this info, then I'll get it.
よーし、それじゃあそろそろ開店の時間だ。沙織さんにも早速入ってもらうよ。
すみれです。ミカです。
沙織と申します。
おお、これはまた奥ゆかしい美人だね。さあ、座って座って。
失礼いたします。
とまあ、
Her voice actress is doing a good job, like trying to make it sound like she's putting on a voice.
まだ若かった私にお鉢が回ってきたというわけさ。
今でいうところのブラック上司ってやつですか？無茶ぶりにも程がありますな。
I suppose every industry has its share of problems. She okay? She's totally checked out. Not that I blame her. I'm not especially interested in the sob story either.
でもそのピンチを無事に乗り切られたんでしょ？
お、わかる？
ええ。だってすごく頼りがいがあるというか、仕事できる感じがしますから。
He's just making things up.
感じってそんな気がするってだけじゃないか。
大事大事。この子はちゃんと見抜いてるの。うちの社長は気づくのが遅いんだよ。たく。
I like the soft death glare we've got going on over here. I suppose anything goes so long as it's a compliment. Maybe I really can do this.
お楽しみ中のところ失礼します。すみれさん、ご指名入りました。
Oh no, I'm being abandoned.
ごめんなさい。これで失礼しますね。
しかし出世する人間というのは多かれ少なかれみんなそういう試練を乗り越えてるもんさ。
おっしゃる通りで。
This girl is falling asleep. Yeah. Mika's struggling. I need to back her up without killing the mood.
そのネクタイ素敵ですね。
ああ、これ。先日出張
That was incorrect apparently. Oh, was it? Now that's asking too much. Was that the correct one?
すごいおしゃれですね。日本人で似合う人なかなかいませんよ。
だよね。私もマジ好きかも。
Well, it seemed to work anyway.
さすがにお目が高い。私もそのブランドチェックしてみようかな。
そんなに安くはないよ。
Ooh, you have to think fast if you want to succeed as a hostess. Those businessmen finally went home. I was so focused on talking to them that I couldn't focus on the investigation.
なんかごめんね。フォローしてもらってばっかりで。
ああ、気にしないでください。私、そうやって周りに気を配るのを慣れてますから。
キャバ嬢向いてるんだね。私は全然。
私なんかよりよっぽど慣れてそうだったけど。この仕事始めてどれくらいなんですか？
Good.
半年くらい？まああの頃よりはちょっとマシになったけどさ。新人の頃はマジ最悪。私がどんくさいせいでお客さんを激怒させちゃったことがあって。そのことがずっと忘れられなくて、また怒られたらどうしようって頭の中そればっか。
仕事をしてれば誰でもそういう経験ありますよ。
それがね、そのお客さんうちの店を出た後で。
This is really convenient, but I'm down.
知らない？男の人が酔っ払って喧嘩して殴られたのが原因で死んじゃったって話。結構すごい人だったんだけど、アドデックナインっていう薬の開発に関わってる。
Don't pay attention to the bracelet. Tashki, right?
創薬センターの橋木さん。
そうそう。なんだ、知ってるんだ。
ニュースにもなってましたから、私もちょっと引っかかってて。
あの日、私が注いだお酒のせいで酔っ払って。私がどんくさいせいで機嫌悪くなっちゃって、 それで喧嘩なんかしちゃったのかなって思うと、なんか
So there was a fight,
責任感じちゃ
okay.
ってさ。
Mika-san was the one serving Hashiki-san.
私ずっと売り上げ全然だし、このままだとお店クビになっちゃうかも。
Oh, she's just pouring it all out. Holy shit.
どうしても橋木さんのことを思い出しちゃって。
ミカさん、そのことなんですけど。
ミカさんと沙織さん、お願いします。
あ、はい。ごめんね、変な話しちゃって。
No, please get weird again. You being weird is informative. I need it. I need to hear more of what Mika-san has to say. It didn't sound like a very good experience for her, though. I could accept her more if I pried too much. Upset her more if I pried too much. What should I do?
沙織さん、大丈夫？
あ、すみません。すぐ行きます。
I need to make her trust me somehow. Alright. His glass is empty. Today, I'm a hostess. A glass should never be empty. We have to urge him to order another. But what does giving Mika a sign mean? Want her to trust us, right? Eyes up, Mika.
グラスが空ですけど、何か飲まれますか？
そうだね。
Oh, good idea. I'm almost sober. That's a tragedy. Phew, it worked.
景気よくボトルとかいっちゃう？
Want something fancy? Could I recommend some Terrified?
そうなの？
This is my chance. Time to step in. We're supposed to get close to him, right? Like he mentioned, like rubbing up or something like that. Oh! We got one. Alright, I'm satisfied. If I fuck up the rest, we got one. That's all I care about.
そうそう。たまにはパーッと遊んだ方がすっきりしますよ。
This man's turning to jelly. I can see it. His brain's melting. Yes, please. Expensive alcohol right away. It's all for the case. It's all for the case.
こんなすごい売り上げ出したの、私初めて。
そんな。
This girl really needs to do something else with her hair. It looks like she has a monobrow with the way it's designed currently.
飲みに行こう。私おごるからお礼したい。
でもそんな。
All for the case and that sweet, sweet cash money flow.
そこに行かない？
I'm here to see dollars.
ミカさんの話聞きたいです。
Okay.
それまで頑張ろう。
もしもし、八神さん。
ああ、そっちはどんな調子？
I'm in.
半年前、端木のテーブルについてたこと友達になりました。店が跳ねた後。
Dude, if I was Yagami right now, I'd be like, God damn, you work fast.
すごいな、完璧じゃん。しかも跳ねた後って。
八神さんは今どちらですか？
Yeah, why are you whispering?
実は沙織さんと別れた後、俺の方でもいろいろあってね。
いろいろ？
うん、まあいろいろ。
Okay. Did we get attacked on the street again? Is that what happened?
今日だけですよ、八神さん。
橋木と小野がこの店でどんな話をしていたのかを探るんだ。その日ついてたキャバ嬢と直接話がしたい。
なんとか見つけてみます。店が終わる前に電話しますから。
もしもし。
Oshino。
沙織さんの件おかげでうまくいったよ。クイーンルージュに入り込めた。
やっぱり僕は絶対に大丈夫だと思ってましたよ。八神さんもお疲れ様でした。今夜はこれからどうするんです？
沙織さんから連絡を待つ。それまでは待ちだな。どっかで時間潰すよ。
わかりました。気をつけてくださいね。
Alright, we're killing time. I'm sure. Immediate. Oh fuck, it's the Kahan gang again. Literally the second I step outside. Threat 100%. That is stuck at 100%. Wait, hang on. Yo, how's the Sayori-san situation? Going well. The Queen Rouge hired her on the spot. Nice. That means you're free right now, yeah? Yeah? Well, guess what? I've got a job for you, Tak. A job? Yeah, and it's urgent. Get down to Public Park 3, man. Going to Public Park 3, okay. What are you talking about? I'll explain when you get there. Just come on down. And he hung up. What are you playing at, Kaito-san? But if it's urgent... All right. Hang on. Necessary. Get over here. Code! If we're in the cone zone, we need to take a man out with the giant cone. Hang on, let me eat real quick, fellas. Alright, my body is now powered by noodles. Almost exclusively. Let's go. That is a child. Kaito, what are you doing with a child? Come on, do it. Do the Captain Cop pose. Kaito-san, what are you doing? Didn't you say this was urgent? Yeah, and I meant it. Okay, who's the client? I am. I need you to do something about this little brat, Tak. Huh? He's following me around like a lost puppy. What did you do? I can't believe I found Captain Cop, mister. Captain... what? You don't know? Captain Cop. He's the police superhero who protects the city. He totally betrayed the evil organization who augmented him to fight crime instead. You're losing me here. This ankle biter was about to get kidnapped by some Yakuza, and I stopped it. But now I've got a fan. He's so strong. He punched those dudes' lights out. It was all like, bam, crack. The kid must think he's some kind of TV superhero. He didn't transform, though. Probably because he didn't have this Captain Cop. Oh. Well, what's that? You have to hold on to it and do this. Captain. Cop. Oh. That's how you transform into Captain Cop. Oh, yeah? You should give it a shot, Kaito-san. Hell no! Sidecase. Hey, what's your name, kid? Yusuke Okabayashi. I'm 5. Do you know where your dad or your mom is? My dad usually stops working about now, so I came to pick him up. You came all the way to Kamurocho to pick him up? And that's where you met the bad men? Yeah, they asked me where my dad was, but I didn't say anything. Then they tried to get me. This is just some kid. Then the Yakuza were after his father. How are we getting this sidelined? I don't understand. The Yakuza were after his father? Why would they go after a kid? Beats me. But we probably better hurry or the kid's father could end up in the same situation. True. If Yakuza are involved, it's gonna be bad news. Yep, go do your thing, Tak. Oh, is that what your job is? Fine. But I need some more info on this guy. Hey, Yusuke-kun, can you tell me what your dad looks like? His face, his hair, his weight? Sure. He's skinny. He wears nice clothes. His eyes are tiny, and his hair is short. Alright, that should be enough to go on. Where'd you find the kid, Kaito-san? Down Sipon Street. Alright, I'll go check out the area. Come on, mister. You have to do the Captain Cop pose. I know you're him. Doc, do me a favor and find this guy. Quickly. I guess I better find this guy before Kaito-san tears his hair out. This is what happens when you have free time, I guess. You just randomly get signed up to find some kid's dad. Off he goes. Okay. Got another group of dudes? Are you serious? Alright, you guys saw that, right? You still wanna mess with me? Okay. He who lives by the bat dies by the bat. There was a fight here. I could tell because of all the dilapidated bicycles. Looks like Kaito-san made quite a scene. It would help me out if I could find any clues about the Yakuza trying to kidnap him. They really should have coordinated with that other group he just fought. I don't know, these guys are like gangsters. I don't think they coordinate that much at all. I might be able to find a clue lying around here somewhere. Oh shit, we're in detective mode. Bicycle. Cat? Heard it on my left. Where is it? Okoda. Over here. There you are. Oh, look, a cat. That's 5 SP. Alright, search for clues about the attackers. I don't know, it just looks like a fight happened. I don't see anything that would indicate anything. Baseball bat? A silver bat. The Yakuza must have been wielding this when they tried to kidnap Yusuke. There's nothing out of the ordinary about it, though, so it doesn't tell me much. Okay, found nothing. Something that isn't random debris, I guess. I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to be finding here. You got anything for me, buddy? You got anything to tell me about the crime scene? You're a witness. There's a sledgehammer. Looks like there's a bunch of construction stuff around here, though, so that's not too surprising. Amour? What am I missing here? 3 days. Some of the investigation, like, sections in this game are really baffling to me. Like, they're like, look for clues, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to be looking for here? So we've got the bat, that means nothing. We've got a bunch of random scattered stuff. What's that? There's something under that crate. Hey, this is pocket tissues. Used? Gross. An ad. Yakimaru loans, huh? I'm reading this right, aren't they? Wouldn't be much of a stretch to tie a bunch of Yakuza to loan sharking. Yeah, but they could have just randomly gotten these tissues from somewhere else. I guess these might be a clue. Alright, whatever. My only lead is a pocket tissues ad. What do I do now? Kaito? Hey, Tuck. I know you're busy, but would you mind picking up a bento from a convenience store or something? Yeah, they could be anyone's, that's true. I'm thinking if I feed the kid, it'll shut him up. Huh? Can't you handle that on your own? You want me to cruise around town with a kid? Come on, man, I've got an image to uphold. What, you afraid people will think you kidnapped him? Or worse, that he's yours? You know how it is. Come strong for me, Tuck. Really? Fine, I'll pick one up. Actually, Kaito-san might have heard about this Yakimaru Loans Company, especially if they've got Yakuza ties. At least delivering the bento gives me an excuse to ask him. Hang on. Got a new product on Quick Starter. It's more gamer juice, but I can't afford it. Okay, rude. Alright, I need to grab a bento. There's a convenience store right here. Maybe we can get one here. Yo, it's Dwayne Cruz! Oh yeah. Look at the kid, a nice bento. There we go. It's all meat. All meat so he can grow up big and strong. Oh my god. Good throw, Yusuke. I threw it like you did. See? Once you know how to do it, it's easy peasy. Wow, they're bonding. There's a side quest in Yakuza 0 where a kid tells you that he really, really wants to see something. He has this whole little fantasy he's got in his head that like a guy goes up to like a vending machine and buys a magazine out of the vending machine, right? And the kid's like, "Yo, I think if I get something out of that, if I get some, I don't remember what exactly he says, but he thinks that the vending machine's like something magical and that there's something incredible coming out of it, right? But it's actually a vending machine that sells porn mags, or at least like nudie mags of women, right? So Kiryu's like, "Oh shit, I can't convince this kid not to get the magazine because he's gonna throw a fucking fit and then I'm gonna be in trouble." But there's a bunch of women just kind of hanging around the area where the vending machine is, and Kiryu's too embarrassed to be seen purchasing it. So what he does is, you have to do a stealth mission to walk past these women without being spotted, and then buy a magazine from the vending machine, and then deliver it to the kid. And when he hands it to the kid's like, "Yeah, thanks, mister." And then the guy's like, "Okay, remember, listen, this... You need to understand, you need to be very careful about where you store this thing. Under your bed is not safe. No matter what you think, it will be found." And the kid's like, "I don't get it, but okay." And then like at the end, the kicker for like the whole side quest is that after you go through this whole thing, it turns out a woman in the area, like your secretary, is just like, oh, it was kind of there the whole time and saw the whole thing go down, and then she's like, "Wow, it must be difficult being a man." Tried to tiger drop that, but I guess it was a grapple instead of an attack. Anyway, Yakuza 0 is fucking goofy. Highly recommend it. Charges up the ace gauge faster. Oh, I need that. Oh, I need that. Okay. Kaito-san. Oh, Tak. What's up? What do you mean, what's up? Did you ask me to get you a bento? Oh, yeah, I did. Mind giving it to me? Oh, shit, I had a bunch of these already. This. So the kid can become powerful. Thanks, man. I'll feed the kid. By the way, Kaito-san, you ever heard of a Yakimaru Loans? I found this ad in some pocket tissues near where the attack happened. Yakimaru Loans. Can't say it rings any bells. Nothing, huh? I thought they might have been Yakuza related. Well, I'm just a civilian. A shady civilian. But if you don't know anything, I'm at a dead end. You say Yakamura Loans, mister? I know that name. What? Really? My dad says they're bad Yakuza men, so don't go anywhere near them. Well, fuck. Problem solved. I guess we know now. Well, at least I was right about the Yakuza ties. Well, that's not good. If the Yakuza are hunting down the kid's dad, they probably already got him. Yeah, but the problem is figuring out where they're based. Well, I'll leave the part to you, talk. Are you serious? I'll keep an eye on Yusuke. Yeah, looks like you're a better babysitter than I am. Hey, mister, let's play more catch. Sure, let's do it. He can complain all he wants, but I think he's enjoying this. But if they already have Yusuke's father, I better get a move on. If Yakamura Loans are just a bunch of sharks, I should head into similar waters. There's a big money lending company on Tekkaichi Street. Oh, we're going back to Turtle Loans, everybody. You guys, fuck off. Tiger drop, bitch. All right. How do we get to the loan place? Is it up here? No, incorrect. I did the wrong thing. This it, or is it? Yes, it is. Okay.
Nah.
Kamaguchi-san, a moment of your time. Yagami-san, what's going on? Does the name Yakamura Loans ring any bells by chance? I'm hoping I can find an office they do business out of. You want to find Yakamura Loans? Talk about bad news. So you do know them. Any idea where I can find them? You're on your own on that one. I don't really want to get involved. If they trace it back to us, we'd be in big trouble. I wouldn't let that happen. Just so you know, I'd usually charge about 50k for this kind of info. What? 50k? But since you're the one doing the asking, this one's on the house, Yagami-san. Oh, good thing we're friends with them. Huh, that's a relief. Give me a quick sec. Got it. The Ushimata family is behind Yakamura Loans. They're on East Taihei Boulevard. Nice, thanks. Don't go thanking me yet. I couldn't tell you where on that street the office is. That's okay, it's a start. I should be able to figure it out.
Yagami-san.
Be careful, Yagami-san. East Taihei Boulevard, huh? I guess I better head over. I really hope they don't expect me to read signs, because I can't do that. You put me in Japan, I am functionally illiterate. Let me just knock the plant over. Did I knock the plant over? Incredible. That's how you let everyone know what exactly they're dealing with. Like, if someone walks into your building and then immediately knocks the first plant he sees over, that's how you know you're dealing with a heavy hitter. Oh, Casimir. Nice to see you, buddy. We're just solving crimes in Japan, getting into fights. Oh. Oh, Delta Text, thank you for the follow. Oh god. Oh god, the chat's full of vibrating men. Jesus Christ, these guys cannot leave me alone. There's dudes everywhere. Alright. Taihei Boulevard. The Ushimata family office should be around here. Here's the tricky part. I don't know which one of these offices is theirs. Oh? That guy's pretty suspicious, and he matches the description Yusuke-gun gave me. Let's have a chat. And real quick. I've taken some wounds, so I should shove 2 boxes full of pork down my throat. Oh yeah. Make that 3. There we go. 3 men's worth of food, and that's what it takes. What is he doing? Alright, just gotta do it. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a moment? Oh. You thug. Give me back my Yusuke. Wait, let's not jump to any conclusions. I'm not Yakuza. You're not? I thought you might have been the one who took him. Are you Yusuke-kun's father?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm Shintaro Okabayashi. I'm Yagami, a private investigator. My associate prevented Yusuke-kun from getting kidnapped earlier. Did? Then Yusuke is safe? That's a huge relief. Yep, I just kind of left him with an ex-Yakuza in a random park in between 2 buildings that connect to an alleyway. He's totally safe. Care to tell me what's going on, though? Why are the Yakuza after you two? Debts. They've been on me for a while now. Debt? I can understand them hounding you for money. But why are they resorting to kidnapping your son over it? They're trying to intimidate me. They probably wanted to exchange Yusuke for my lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? Why? Because it's a winning ticket. I actually won. They know they'd need a pretty convincing argument to make me give it to those bloodhounds, though. How much did you win? 50 million. Oh, shit. 50 million? I'm only about $1 million in the hole, and they want a ticket worth 50. Of course, I refused, but then they escalated to threats. They said they'd kill Yusuke if I didn't give it to them. I don't know, man. Winning the lottery, from what I hear, is actually surprisingly not worth it. Might as well just give him the ticket. I got worried when I couldn't find him at the house, so I came down here to settle it. I see. I understand now. But where's the lottery ticket now? Sorry, but there's no way I'm telling you that. Oh, understandable. Can I ask where Yusuke is, then? Yusuke-kun is at a park nearby. I'll take you there. I wouldn't describe it as nearby. It's like halfway across the city, but whatever. Did the kid get kidnapped? Somehow. Perfect. Yusuke, where are you? Kaito-san, what happened? I had to take a piss, and while I was gone, Yusuke disappeared. What? Did you see anyone suspicious around? The city's only a few blocks. That is a good point. It is only a few blocks. No, but I did hear a scream. I hope it wasn't the kid. Damn, he probably got kidnapped. No, Yusuke. I'm sorry, this is my fault. Oh no. Hello? Yusuke? Are you alright? Did the kidnappers call him? Oh, okay, alright. Just don't you lay a hand on Yusuke. Am I gonna have to fight my way up another building full of dudes? Because I'm down. It's about time. What'd they say, Okabayashi-san? They told me to come to the alleyway in the Champion District with a lottery ticket, and to not contact the police. Well, of course. This is a hostage situation now. We better be careful with our next step. Maybe there's a way to outsmart them, but how? Yo, Tak, I've got an idea, I think. A Kaito special. Yeah? You're gonna have to get into character. What are you cooking up, Kaito-san? Is everything okay? I do not like it when Kaito comes up with plans. They're all awful. Don't worry. If things go south, your son's safety will be my first priority. Are we gonna have to bust out the vampire outfit again? Hold on, Yusuke. We're coming, little buddy. I want to drink your pulsing blood. Blah. I think I know what's about to happen. Yusuke, Dad! First things first, did you call the cops? No, I didn't. Good. Hand over the ticket then. And if you value your kid's life, no funny business. Got it? Huh? My dad says you Yakuza guys are bad. And you know what happens to bad guys? Captain Cop comes and beats them up. Hey, what's this little brat going on about? Hell if I know. Ah! Captain Cop, I knew you'd show up. Shit, everything's fucked. Calm down, Kaito-san. You'll win one of these days. Who the hell are you guys? Can't you see I've got to take a piss? Or are you into that kind of thing? We're in the middle of something here. Go find a gutter to lie in, you drunk. The hell you say? You own this street or something? I don't think so. I just dropped 30K on lottery tickets, and they were all duds. I got every right to be mad. What the hell are you going on about? You want to die that bad? I'm kind of impressed this half-baked plan of his work. This is a lot more orthodox than I was expecting. I thought we were going to show up in a whole outfit and do the pose. But I've got to wonder if he planned on fighting them this whole time. Oh, well. Ugh. You fucking drunk. Knock this fool out, boys. You really want to be my punching bags? This is going to hurt like hell. Go! Get him, Captain Cop! Okay, whatever. None of them have guns, right? I think one in the back has a gun. Alright, he's first priority. Oh yeah. I have missed him. We're doomed. Woo! Hang on. I want to do a cool thing. But I need gamer juice to do it. Yes! Yes! Woo! Fucking sick. I love that. What the fuck? Wow! I knew he was the real Captain Cop. Yakuza suck. Incredible. That's just fucking take a screenshot of that. That's judgment, everybody. What the hell are you guys? Nobody special, just a passing crime fighter. Huh? Ah! Thank you, you two. Thank you so much. Hey, I'm glad Yusuke's safe and all, but did the lottery ticket make it through that okay? Of course. Can you lend me the Captain Cop transformation stick for a second, Yusuke? Sure. He put the ticket in the fucking wand? Oh my god, that's genius. Wow, that's a nice looking ticket. That's where you had it? I knew they'd ransack my house to find it, so I put it in the one thing that never leaves my son's hand. I don't think the Yakuza even considered the possibility that Yusuke-kun might have the ticket. Hey, mister. Huh? What, kid? When are you gonna do the transformation pose? Huh? That again? But you're real. You beat up all the bad Yakuza. He's not going to let you leave until you do it, Kaito-san. But please, mister. Okay, but just this once, okay? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Captain Cop! Yes! Nice! I had to see him do it at least once. Uh-huh. In the glow of the trash can fire, it's perfect. Wow. Wow! Captain Cop is real! He's the coolest! You think so, kid? I hope I grow up to be cool too, mister. Yeah, give it your best shot, kid. I'm pretty tough to beat. And then, I'm going to fight bad Yakuza with you. Eh? Say what? Yeah, Kaito-san, don't you have some streets to clean up? Come on, Yusuke, don't grow up to be like me. Forget it, I'm not cool. You don't want to be like me. Eh? Why not? I want to fight together. Nah, I can't fight the Yakuza for reasons. Why not? Aren't you Captain Cop? Yeah, as of today, I'm retiring. Huh? Why? That's, because... I found a worthy successor. Huh? Yusuke, you're really brave today, you know that? You didn't even cry during all the scary stuff. You're gonna make a great crime fighter, Yusuke. A real hero of justice. Me? You mean it? Yeah, and I think you could do even better than me. So grow up strong, kid. Okay, I'll do my best. Go fight the Yakuza. Do it. Looks like you gotta be a real hero today, Kaito-san. Still nothing from Sayori-san. Yeah, meanwhile, Sayori's just solving the case for us. Stomach's grumbling. The food stalls at Theater Square sound good. Are we about to get sidetracked again? Who's this from? Dude, Kim, not right now. I'm busy. There's a lot of problems in Kamurocho, and I need to deal with them. We've got a bunch of side cases over here. Yeah, let's go take care of that real quick. Since it seems like we're just bouncing between inane bullshit anyway, might as well do some of the side stuff. Oh my god. It's him again. Young and rich.
Yagami-san.
Oh, Yagami-san. Hmm? What happened to your hat, Tokunaga-san? It flew away again, actually. But aren't you holding it? Nope. This one isn't mine. Wait, what? Tall and handsome. Mine is over there. Oh no. Huh? I think you better fill me in. So, my hat was swept away by the breeze like always. But as it happened, someone else lost their hat in the breeze too, but he seems to have retrieved mine by mistake. What the hell? I'm at a loss. Don't you just ask him to trade? That's not something you can just ask a guy to do, Yagami-san. Besides, he's scary looking. We'll just have to beat the hat off of him. That's how this is going to end up, I can feel it. Well, I'm sure he could take it the wrong way if you went up and asked about a hat. Alright? Worst case scenario, a guy like that might even punch me. So Yagami-san, I need your help on this one. Please, get my hat back. If that's how it's gonna be. This guy needs like a hair minder. Like, he probably has money. He can probably hire a dude to help him with this stuff. Instead of just hoping to run into me. This is a pretty delicate matter, so I should probably approach him when nobody else is around. Man, even I don't feel comfortable going up and asking him. How do I even approach this? Why is that how it has to be? We're tailing him. Not how I expected this to turn out. Larg Yakuza. Gotcha. I'm not seeing any cover. Oh, there it is. This is not all how it has to go. That is true. God, I love tailing missions. It's my favorite part of Assassin's Creed. Oh. This guy's so brick-like. Are you fucking kidding me? You kick one bike and everyone in the entire alleyway turns around. Are you serious? People are too curious. What is he looking at? A man. Oh. A sign with a handsome host? Could it be that he wants hair like that? Yeah, not having hair on the top of your head's pretty. It's actually pretty rough sometimes. Kind of like a whole world you can't engage in. Where the hell are we going? Yagami was like, "Oh, I don't want to come up and ask him when no one's around," but when he was in the middle of that parking like lot, that was a good time, wasn't it? Host Club White Tiger.
Hmm?
A host club? Could it be that he wants to be a host? Now that I think about it, his hair does seem a little like that of a host. There's a lot wrong with it. Are we judging him based off of his bodily composition? Yagami. That's no good. Oh. Excuse me, just gonna casually stop existing behind this corner here. Oh, it's... There's no one here. Yagami's not a conduit for good, he's a conduit for power. Head full of sand, muscles full of steel. Use this as cover? Oh. Impeccable. Outstanding. I'm completely concealed. There it goes. Whoa! Maybe this is my chance. Legit, I think he looks better without the wig on. We're back, baby. Why are all these cones everywhere? Woo. Oh, you. Yeah. That hair can move. We've done this exact route before. It's the same spot. It's that street. That street in the hotel district has claimed many wigs, apparently. Because it keeps happening. Nearly got it. I'm nearly got it. Nearly got it. Oh! When you put like a toupee on, don't they like glue it on or something like that? I guess it's like a whole wig, so it's not the same. Alright, nabbed it. Uh-oh. Hey, you. That's mine. Actually, there's been a misunderstanding. Shut up! I can't even walk out the door without that. Give it back, you son of a bitch. Oh, well. The time for talk is over. Alright, come on, buddy. Oh my god, okay. Well, I told him to do it and he did it. There you go. Shit. Just give it back, man. It's important to me. I was trying to tell you, there's been a misunderstanding. What do you mean? This is your wig. Dude, they look the same. Wait, what? The wind somehow managed to pick up 2 wigs at the same time, and you grabbed the wrong one. I see, then. You're like me, then. No, I'm working for... Well, why didn't you just say so, bro? You're one of us. What? No, I'm... You even rock a black wig and a blonde wig on different days? You got mad style, bro. Can we trade wigs or not? Oh yeah, sure thing. My brother of the bald. The bald community in this city is very tight-knit, I guess. See you around. What matters is that I got it back, so whatever. Oh wow, I saw the whole thing. You're a beast, but I didn't know you wore a hat too. No, I told you I don't. It's pretty lame to hide it, man. You can trick people all you want, but the sun and the moon see all. I don't like where this is going. Oh yeah, did I mention? I've got some good news to share. What's that? From a barren wasteland, the hope of new life has been given breath. He should have kind of talked to him himself. Honestly, that would have made this whole thing simpler, but no. I have to do everything. Wait, you mean... Exactly. And the inspirational piano music plays in the background. Exactly. It's only one for now, but my efforts seem to be paying off. Look at it, man. It's playing with the breeze. Whoa. Congratulations. Omedetou. Having something to protect makes a man stronger. And I have to protect this, no matter what. Tokunaga-san sure seems happy. Yagami-san, thank you. I'll be counting on your continued support. Here's your reward. Thank you. So long. The breeze is calling out to me. Oh my god, it wiggles when he walks. That is one strange dude. He is a real anime character now. Holy shit. Hang on. There's a QR code over here. God damn it. Well used rubber. I don't like that. I don't like the I don't like that concept. And did that? No. Anyway, how's the case going? I have no idea how the case is going. I'm just gonna solve all of the problems on the street and then... while someone else does all the investigation for me. In the land that I cannot access, because I am simply not pretty or important enough. Ugh! And the throw does a lot of damage. How many skill points do we have? 1580. Soon I'll be able to get level 2. Alright, I think this is where the fortune teller lady was before. Yep.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, a moment of your time, if you would. What's going on, Amane-san? Do you remember Meguro-san? I have seen yet another catastrophe in his fate. You mean that guy who's pretty much losing his mind because you keep predicting disasters for him? What's going on with him now? It was not long after you assisted him last time. I was struck by yet another vision. And within, I beheld a calamity of white intertwining with his calamity of black. Oh my god. Black and white. So there were two colors this time.
Hi.
Yes, perhaps he will be mauled by a panda or something to that effect. Mauled by a panda? I can never tell if this lady's serious or not. Maybe a cartoon from like the 60s will just spawn out of a TV and just kill him. And I assume this calamity hasn't happened yet. Mickey Mouse himself is going to shoot the man. That's what's going to happen. That's my prediction. Correct. The sign of his calamity was still lingering in the air when I saw him earlier on Tenkaichi Street.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, I implore you to help this man. Can you protect him from his inevitable fate? What should I do? Do I accept? Okay. Whatever. As long as we're talking business, sure. 15,000 yen, same as last time? Yes, that's quite agreeable. Thank you in advance. You said you saw Meguro on Tenkaichi Street? I guess I'll start there. Michael Mouse. Michael J. Mouse is going to commit homicide. He has killed before, and he will kill again. What was it? I saw a really big Chuck E. Cheese the other day. Like not the business Chuck E. Cheese. I saw a full-sized Charles Entertainment Cheese the other day, larger than a man. And I remember passing by it with a friend, and I was like, Charles, is that a fucking giant Chuck E. Cheese? Does Charles Entertainment Cheese, like, see us all? Does he see my sins? Anyway, don't fuck with fictional mice. Anyway, what's going on here? Please, leave me alone. Why? Why can't we be together? I told you I'm not interested. Don't make me call the police. But why aren't you interested? You just aren't seeing me for who I am. Hey, I think she's being pretty clear, man. Back off. Huh? Who are you? What's she to you? To me? He's my boyfriend. Ah, fuck. Eh? Eh? And as my boyfriend, you aren't going to tolerate a stalker, right? A stalker? No way. How could I have missed that you got a boyfriend? Well, better keep up the charade. Yeah, you heard her. You mess with her, you mess with me. So I'd get lost if I were you. And he's really strong, so don't even think about it. I get it. He's why you don't love me. Is this guy about to pull something on me? He's in camo. Oh, never mind, he just left. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for playing along. I'm just glad it didn't come to blows. I'm Nanami Matsuoka. I work in an office nearby.
Yagami.
I'm Yagami, a local detective. So that guy's been stalking you, huh? Yeah, and he's been getting more and more persistent. I'm at my wit's end. His name's Takeda, and he's been following me around off and on for about a year. Wow. I'm sorry you've had to deal with that. It's been kind of a nightmare. Just lately, he even figured out where I live. Oh, Jesus. That's pretty terrifying. I hope you've taken some precautions. I just hope he's not going to bother you now that he thinks you're his rival. I'll be fine. On the other hand, maybe it'll make him give up. I kinda doubt it. Don't let him hurt you, Yagami-san. I'd hate to see you get stabbed or something. I'll be careful. You said you were a detective, right, Yagami-san? Did I? Is a stalker something I should consult you about? Sure. I'm not picky about my jobs. Great. Can I get your contact info then? Oh, she's got a smartwatch. Damn. Is that a smartwatch? Yeah, they're pretty popular now, huh? I can watch videos and even send messages on it. What is this conversation? Wow, all that from a tiny little screen on your wrist. I'd get one myself if I could afford to splurge. Yeah, I'm still figuring it out myself. Anyway, I'll be in touch. Okay. Interesting change of events. That's Not entirely sure what to make of that conversation, but whatever. I guess we've got a guy to look out for in the future. Why would you want to watch a video on a smartwatch? Well, you see, it's like watching a video on your phone, except worse. In every way, the screen is smaller. I don't think the fidelity's. I don't think the resolution's probably not as good. It's like less convenient to watch it on your wrist than being able to like hold it or put it somewhere. But it's neat. Like an iPod Nano video. Dude, I remember iPod Nanos. I remember when, like... What was it? I remember when people had, like... I remember that whole, like, fusion between, like, when you had iPhones and you had iPods, and they kind of existed independently for, like, a little bit, and then you had, like, what was it? Wasn't there an iPod that was, like... It was, like, functionally an iPhone, but you just couldn't call people on it? Because, like, it was, like, an iPhone without the phone part, but it did everything else. Like, it still had, like, the screen and all the apps and all that. I remember when that came out, and that was kind of like sort of right before like everything fused and oh my god. I don't know, I do remember there being a period of time where like people had cell phones and then people had iPods and then the cell phones became smartphones and then the iPods became better iPods and then eventually it's just everyone has a phone. It's all on your phone. Do they have a new boss? Power! Oh! This guy's eating as we speak. His health is constantly refilling. How do they pronounce pizza? That is a great shirt. Power. This man lives for one thing. That's really intense. He's got a whole squad too. These guys are too solid. I can't knock him down. Can I still? Yeah, I can still throw him. Ouch. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh my god. He's eating! He's eating! Up. He's not too heavy to fly. Okay, problem. Let's get him over here. Oh, mistake. Press triangle. Come on. I might die. I might die in a second. Hang on. Saved. We're fine. We're fine. We're okay. I don't make mistakes. Here it is. I think this is it. Tiger dances with Crane. Ooh. Ooh. It's killing the frame rate. Right in the power. Oh my god. Alright. We killed him.
おいおい、どんだけタフなんだ。
お前のパンチなんて全然効いてねえみてえだぞ。さあ、榊場。
I'm pretty sure fat actually doesn't do that much to soften blows. Or like, from what I don't know, I thought I read something somewhere that like force just kind of goes right through it. Wow, the screen shakes when he runs.
お友達は帰っちゃったみたいだぞ。
You want to go, buddy? I've got plenty of more energy drinks. I can take you down. All right, cool. Next time Keihin pops up, now we've got 3 guys to kill. At least I killed some time. Shouldn't be too long now till Sayori-san gets in touch. All right. Black and White Calamity and something else. Wow, we keep getting side stuff popping up. That's interesting. I think the funniest shot in this game is when you get to kick someone off screen. Like, he's gone. He doesn't count anymore. Okay, there's a thing in here. Oh, was this? Oh, this was the one I found earlier. Okay, that's why it's on my map. Gotcha. Alright, gotta find Meguro. Brown hair, glasses, medium build, blue jacket, gray slacks. There's Meguro-san. Looks like he's had one too many. What's about to happen? What does fate have in store for our man here? You know, I'm gonna come right out and say it. I like this game a lot. I don't like the tailing missions. I'm not sure if you guys could tell, but it's just like it's easily my least favorite part of the game. Because like there's no real, like, unlike all the other parts of the game, there's no real like spice to it. You know what I mean? Like the chase scenes are fast and there's good music. And the fights are obviously amazing, and like the investigation often has like little turns where like you're kind of like there's intrigue, you're finding out about things actively. But for the tailing, most of the time you're just walking, and you're walking through streets that you've walked through a million times before, so it's just not that interesting. But yeah, I've yet to see it. I've yet to play a game that does tailing well. Yeah, this game has a lot of little mini games, and the tailing is the least developed of them. Yeah. The thing is that you can tell they put a lot of like effort into it. Like there's a bunch of little animations depending on what you're hiding behind and stuff like that. It's just like I don't know. Color of their clothing, could it be? Black and white. Black! White! Please, have mercy! Eh? What's with this fool? Is he drunk? Ooh! Oh, better find him. Okay, in this situation, it makes sense that he's actually looking behind him, because he's running away from people. I'm invisible. He can't see me. At least the tailing missions are paced decently. One thing about Assassin's Creed that kind of sucked is that some of the games would have you like, oh, here you're following people, here you're tailing people, here you're following people again. Like, I don't know, it felt like there were way too many breaks in the action, and most of the time it just wasn't that. Like, when you were tailing someone, like, nothing that engaging was happening. Although, again, that game had, like a whole system designed around hiding in plain sight, so I guess it had that going for it. Just, I don't know. When you have gameplay, you want a little spice. You want something that complicates things, but tailing missions always feel the same every single time you do them. I'm just going up, man. Ignore me. Ignore the fact that I'm going up the wrong side of the escalator. It's just exercise, you know? That's how I do my training. I go to a public mall and walk up the wrong side of the escalator, and then when someone tries to come down that side, I just fight them. That's how I train. Oh, cats? Yeah. Well, no, a dog. 2 dogs. Black and white dogs? Could it be? It's that woman's fault. Oh, come on. Look, they're being so kind. They want some attention. I can't take this anymore. Shit, again? Wait, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Oh. Stair Climber 4000 with random encounters. Honestly, one thing I'm surprised about with Assassin's Creed is that it took them as long as they did to make a ninja game. Because I feel like one thing Assassin's Creed always needed was, like, movement. Like, good movement and, like, something a little different. Because one thing that's kind of cool about Assassin's Creed with going into different countries and different parts of history is that, like, you kind of get to see how the assassins kind of fit into stuff that's happening currently. They get to fit into what's going on, like, in the area that they're in. That'd be cool to see a character with, like, more tools that are, like, unique compared to the other games in the franchise. I don't know, it's been a while since I played AC. It's like, I think what was the last one? The last one I played all the way through had to have been, I think it was AC4. I got most of the way through Unity, because I played it way after when it wasn't super buggy. And I think I started Origins, but I didn't get that far in it. I don't know. The problem I had with Origins and, like, some of the other Assassin's Creed that came after that is that there's a certain type of game that I think is actually becoming way too common to the point that it's kind of annoying. Where there's it's like an open world action adventure with a gear system, like a rarity based looting system that you equip gear for. It's always super boring because it's like there's an open world, and the open world has a bunch of activities that are super repetitive, and you do that to get a bunch of loot dumped on you, and the loot's very rarely interesting. Like, usually the best part of a rarity-based loot system is when they actually get kind of crazy and creative with what happened, like the highest rarity loot at the end of the game, right? But everything before that is just, oh, you've got 5% poison resistance, you've got increased 10% stagger when you hit enemies or something like that, and it just doesn't mean anything. Meguro-san, what are you doing here? This is all your fault. I can't even work anymore because of you. What are you talking about? I'm a zookeeper, you know. I take care of pandas. I didn't expect to be right about the panda, but I'll take it. Ever since you saw this little calamity, I can't even look at my pandas. Hell, I can hardly walk down the street. I requested to be given a different enclosure, and you know what they gave me? Zebras. Fucking zebras. I'm afraid my prophecies are absolute, Meguro-san. Destiny is immutable. Exactly. Everything happens exactly as you predicted, right? And that means your prophecies are the cause. It's all your fault. That is patently false. All I'm doing is glimpsing into an inevitable future. You're wrong. No, Meguro-san. And I can sense your calamity drawing nearer. I'd advise caution now. Not the solution. Okay. Shut up. Oh, what are you doing? It's simple. I'm ending the source of my calamities. It's me. Black jacket, white shirt. I have arrived. Stop. Shit. A black jacket and a white shirt. You too? Oh. Yeah, huh. God damn it. I'll kill you both. Don't tell me I'm the black and white calamity. Locals? Local singular. Alright. Go to sleep, Meguro. Probably a little overkill, but whatever. He deserves it for pulling a knife on her. Well, oh, the police cars are black and white too. That's funny. Fuck. Oh, hey, police cars are black and white. I think that may be the answer. Fate works in mysterious ways, doesn't it? He brought it upon himself, yet her prophecy was spot on. Would you say you become a believer, Yagami-san? I don't know if I'd go that far. And after all, you couldn't predict that you were going to be attacked, right? Or maybe you could sense everyone's calamities but your own? Perhaps. As mysterious as fate may be, it also has a dark sense of humor. Well, as long as you don't predict the apocalypse of humanity, I guess I'll look forward to the next paying calamity. And with that, here's your fee. Thanks. Here's to averting more disasters together. Sick. Alright. Doing good. I've got 2,000. Boost EX gauge again. The faster my EX gauge goes up, the faster I can do the big cutscene attacks. And that's all I want. That's all I want in life. Let's go up here. I think we're going to do whatever the side case is, close things out with Sayori, and then after that I think we'll be done with the stream. It's from Nanami-chan. Help! I've been kidnapped by a stalker. Oh shit, this happened quick. What the? Must be the guy from before. He kidnapped her? Smart watching. Oh, is the smartwatch relevant? Oh my god. I better see if she can give me any details. You know where you are? Car tied up in trunk. Jesus Christ. How are you contacting me? Your cell? Her watch. It's her watch. Through cell away. Watch. Her smartwatch. That means she can move her fingers at least. Can you call the police? Hell, he'll know. Don't know where I am. Email friend to call cops. So the police are on it, but if they're not fast enough. Is there anything that would give you a location? Do you know where you were kidnapped? Where were you kidnapped? North Senrio Avenue. Model or car. Can you tell me the model, shape, or color of the car? Black, square, big. A van? Yes. Battery dying. Damn, what other details should I get from her? Direction the car went, maybe? you know which direction the car came when you were kidnapped, or which way it went after? Came from Sanrio, went south. Cops in the city are useless unless you hit the streets and kick doors down for them. They're always there for the last part in the process. Yeah. Do you know how many turns the cars took after you were kidnapped? I think 5. Car hasn't moved. Then it might not have left Camarocha yet. Can you hear any distinct sounds around you? Loud place, now quiet. Ramen. Ramen? Smell ramen after car stopped. Ramen store on a quiet street. I think that's enough to go on. Battery dying. Crap. No reply? Did the battery die? Oh, that's all it is. I better get out and find her before that car moves. Alright, let's piece together what I know. I know the car's a black van. She was kidnapped on North Senrio Avenue, then the car headed south and made 5 turns. They passed through somewhere crowded, and now she can smell ramen. Maybe I should write all this down. I think that's enough info to approximate her location. Pretty worried about Nanami-chan. I've got to find her. Okay, so North Senrio Avenue, went south, took 5 turns. We could go to Kyushu. That's like the only ramen place in the area. That's where that's where the guy makes the really good chashu, and then we helped him. We helped him get in with the kids. What the hell is this? Pebble. Sick. Okay, so this is the ramen place. There should be a black van somewhere, if I was correct. Maybe not. North Senrio Avenue, went south, took 5 turns. So like maybe 1, 2, 4, 5. Smile Burger Cafe, no. Somewhere around here. I think we're in the right area. Like the alleyways around here. Oh, the passed through somewhere crowded. That's right. So... somewhere around here. I'm feeling like it's somewhere around here. Because they didn't mention the ramen place. That's kind of the clincher. Another time, dudes. One more time. Let's review the evidence. Find the black van. Black van taken on North Senrio Avenue. Car went south and made 5 turns. Passed through a noisy area. Now it's quiet. Smells like ramen nearby. 5 turns doesn't mean anything to me because these streets are kind of labyrinthian, so it's like hard to tell. I haven't seen a single van in the area. What? That's a busy area, now it's quiet. Smells like ramen nearby. Hang on. Where are these guys? Where have you guys placed yourselves? You're just in the block somewhere. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing over here? Trying to take the elevator, trying to get away from me. Foolish. He's on my Cafe Mi Hore, Smile Burger, Fuji Soba, Sake. It's gotta be around this area, but I haven't seen it yet. This girl's gone. I'm taking too long. It's doomed. Doomed. Can I ask the ramen guy if he's seen anything recently? I can't talk to him at all. Hello? Am I too healthy? Am I physically incapable of speaking to him? Outstanding. Just not allowed to eat right now. Does this count as a van? It's like a minivan, kind of. Oh, there it is. Is this it? I can see a model glitching through there. Oh, there it is. A black van in front of a ramen shop. Is this it? Crap, an alarm? I need to get this shut down before I'm discovered. Oh shit. Wait, how is this disabling the car alarm?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Can you pick a car lock like you can pick a door lock? That doesn't sound right. A full 2 minutes of standing next to a car. It's alright, let me get you untied. Jiggling the alarm while the lock goes off. Look, we're totally legit, okay? Hey, what's going on? You're Nanami-chan's boyfriend, aren't you? You were already crossing the line, but now you've really done it, man. Shut up! A thug like you isn't worthy of Nanami-chan. And you are? Yes, and I'm sure she'll see it my way soon. Once we live together, she'll know I'm her true love. Oh yeah, totally, that's how it's gonna work. I've had enough of you. Time to come with me. He's got a baseball bat. We're doing it again. And, hang on. And dead. Like usual, the cops show up at the very end. Oh. I was so scared. You did great, and it's all over now. Thank you, Yagami-san. I'm just glad you're safe. I had no idea you were really so strong, Yagami-san. I only said it to scare him, but it was real. You're like a real-life hero. Nah. Detectives end up on cases like this all the time. was the name of that? Fucking Captain Cop or whatever? Commander Cop, was that what it was? Don't be so modest. You were really cool. I owe you one, so I hope you'll let me return the favor someday soon.
Oh.
Yeah, looking forward to the day. I'll message you later then. Right now, I think I've got to give a few statements. Smart watching. Taken care of. We saved the girl. Alright, is that everything? That looks like it. That's a big shadow. Oh, never mind. Just the angle.
お前が帰ってくるのを待ってた。少し事務所で話せないか。
また任意の事情聴取？次は札持ってくるんじゃなかったか。
なんだとこら。
野暮なこと言うなよ、八神さん。
じゃあ汚いところですけど。
Yeah, I'm not in the office very much, so I definitely don't clean it. I just keep tracking blood and teeth and brain matter into the place, and you know, it's a big mess.
検察内部に裏切り者が一人いる。
Spy for who?
俺が思うにそいつは女だが、ある事件の捜査資料を持ち出した。その資料は創薬センターの副所長が
You guys keep a close eye on their documents. That's surprising.
あんた、心当たりは
No, no idea.
さあ、ありませんね。
Yo, not my table, dude.
捜査資料の横流しだとたく許せないよな、綾部。
同感です。
どいつもこいつも警察舐めてやがる。
I mean, I don't see any reason why anyone would take you clowns seriously. I haven't seen you guys solve a single fucking crime.
明日、泉田検事がお前と話したいと言ってる。
All you guys seem to be interested in doing is showing up at the crime scene, doing an investigation, and then giving up on it, and then I take care of your problems for you. That's all that's been happening this whole game so far. So these guys are just Izumida's errand boys.
俺を犯人扱いする根拠。
それは捜査上の秘密だよ。
Can't give any credit where there's none to have.
お前は地検に行って検事と話せ。潔白ならなんてことねえだろ。
札が出たらお前だっていろいろ面倒になるんだ。だがその前に自分を弁護するチャンスが来た。そう思えばいい。
アドバイスどうも。
アドバイス。
泉田検事は知らない仲じゃないんだろ。
なんで疑われてるのか分かってなきゃ弁護なんてできないよ。じゃあ、行けばそれも分かるのか。
さあな。
My headphones got pulled
そ
up.
いつは検事の出方による。
I can't hear.
分かったよ。お互い誤解を解くいい機会かもしれない。
明日また連絡する。
Great. I look forward to getting nowhere with you guys again tomorrow. You want to play some video game while we're here?
あの上司にずっと連れ回されててね。まるで身動きが取れねえんだよ。
そうらしいな。ご愁傷様。
This one say already kills us, right? Smoking in the office again. Hell yeah.
Yagamiさん。
ああ。そっちはどんな調子？
半年前、端木のテーブルについてた子と友達になりました。店が跳ねた後、テンダーへ連れて行きます。
Don't bounce.
すごいな、完璧じゃん。しかも跳ねた後って。
All right, we're all caught up. Sarah-san's waiting for me at tender. Gotta hurry. Alright. I think, since we're back in the office, it is a good time to stop. So, yeah. That was fun. Yeah, no, we got a lot done today. Got to play dress up. Got to be one part of a 2-man duo fighting crime on the streets. Got to inspire a child. Got to argue with the police. You know, got a lot done today. I'm happy. But yeah, we're making good progress in Judgment, I think. I have no idea how many chapters are in this game. I know there's at least 12. So we definitely still got a ways to go. But I'm very excited. I'm also glad that we're starting to like pick up more skills, because we're starting to like get deeper into like the game's combat system, and I really like that like we're starting to pick up more stuff, because the game's combat is really like waking up, which I really like. So anyway, all that said, hope you guys had fun. I know I had fun. Hang on, do we have another side case to look at? No, we don't. Okay, yeah, we're all caught up on the side cases too, so we'll be back to our. This seems like the pace we're gonna be sticking with for the rest of the game, as far as I can tell. So we'll be matching that next week when we play this game next Saturday. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Baba Is You, which is probably gonna be exciting. I don't think you guys have seen me solve puzzles before to like really mixed success, but tomorrow will be the first time we're playing like a full-on puzzle game. So that should be exciting. I hope I'll be able to solve at least a couple of levels, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, yeah. With all that said, I will leave you now. Hope you all have like a fabulous weekend, and I hope the week following is good for you as well. See you all when I see you. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.